friends. I hope this Sunday morning you are feeling well. And this morning I want to tell you a little bit about prayer. So instead of reading a story from the Bible, what I want to read to you is a sweet little story called Bless This Mouse. So we're going to read the story, and then we can talk a little bit about what prayer is and what it means to pray. So let's start with our story. This is Bless This Mouse by Diana Hutz Aston and illustrated by John Butler. In the morning time woods, where night creatures play, sits a sleepy-eyed mouse with prayers to say. A sleepy-eyed mouse quite small and gray, ready to dream the day away. Bless fawn, raccoon, skunk and snail, bless stripes and rings and spots and tails. Bless bear and possum, wolf and owl, bless fur and tails and hoots and howls. Bless the pokers and the peepers, bless the flyers and the leapers. Bless all creatures north and south, bless trees and trunks and roots and boughs. Bless all creatures east and west, bless mama, bless papa, I love them best. Bless the white of the moon, the black on the berry, the gold of the sun, the red on the cherry. Bless the cap on the nut, the web and the dew. Bless the leaves and the seeds. Bless this mouse too. Did you like that little story? It's a sweet story about a mouse saying his evening prayers. Do you say prayers sometimes in the evening? Saying thank you to God for the blessings of your day and asking God to bless the people that you love or the world or the community. Maybe asking God for help when things have been hard and you're needing a little assistance. Sometimes we say prayers at night. Sometimes we say prayers in the morning when we wake up and we're so glad to be awake. Sometimes we say prayers before we eat dinner to thank God for the food that we have to eat. There's many, many ways that we can pray, and really we can pray any time of the day or the night. Now, let's just be clear first on whether or not we understand what prayer is. What is a prayer? And what does it mean to pray? I wish you were here with me so I could hear your answers. But maybe you want to stop the video and tell your grown-ups what you think prayer is before I start talking more. You may have many different answers because prayers can be all kinds of different things. But the most simplest explanation I know of what a prayer is a prayer is talking to God. And that can be talking out loud to God, or it can be talking in our hearts to God. Can you talk without making words? Yeah, you can think things in your mind, even though you don't say them out loud. And sometimes there's prayers we want to say to God, but we don't really want to say them to other people. We just want to talk to God. And the thing about God is God can hear what we say, even if we don't say it out loud, because God is always listening to us. And God wants us to pray because God wants us to keep talking to him, to tell him our troubles, to tell him our needs, to tell him our joys and our gratitude, and also to ask for help when we need it. Because we are here because God made us. And God didn't just create us and then leave us alone. God is with us every moment, bringing us so much goodness. And that goodness, it's easier for it to come if we're staying connected to God and talking to God and remembering how much God has blessed us and continuing to ask for those blessings. So it can be a good idea to make a habit of praying. And sometimes it's helpful if you have a habit of praying at a certain time of the day, either before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, or before you have a meal with your family, or maybe it's right in the middle of the night, after you get into your bed and you put the covers on and your mom and dad kiss you goodnight. Maybe that's when you take a minute to say a prayer to God, to remember how much you are loved and to remember how much you are protected and cared for by God, and then to tell God what is on your heart. So friends, I hope that you are always knowing that God is listening to you. Know that there's no right or wrong way to pray. All it is talking to God. And so you can tell God anything, and God can handle it and can hear it and will bring you blessings. I hope you liked our story about the little mouse asking for blessings for all that was in the mouse's life. And maybe just today, you might take some time to think about all the blessings in your life and all the people that you are thinking of and you want God to bless. I hope you liked our story today, and I can't wait to see you next week. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.
You have special things to